Hi everybody, Bold here, and today I'll bring you episode 9 of my Legendary Lizardmen campaign, and we'll get into it. We've just unlocked the Cobra Mace for Mazdamundi, so it's Great Vortex of the High Elves is under attack. For millennia, the Azur have arrogantly believed it was their magic that has sustained the Vortex. While they may have put the arcane foundations in place, it's the Great Warding of the Slann, a massive undertaking that keeps the mage priests dormant. A massive undertaking that keeps most mage priests dormant, such is the concentration needed that has kept the vortex functioning. However, since the comet, the Great Warding suffers. Lord Mazdamundi, always the most listentaneous of Slann, has set about rectifying this by removing the taint of the warm bloods from his realm. Shrine of the Old Ones. Oh. I got that here by accident. Yes. The purge goes. Occupy loot raise or sack one different settlements. Right. The purge goes well, yet warm bloods still dare to desecrate Lustria, or is it a Slann mage priest whose interpretations of the Great Plan are heretical? In either case, the interlopers cannot be allowed to live. In Mazdamundi's anger, he reaches for the Cobra Mace, his own personal relic, and realizes for the first time since his awakening it's not on his bloated person. One of his skink attendants reminds the Slann that the mace was left at the sacred Isle of the Crimson Skull to be recharged amidst its red minerals, which are found nowhere else in the Old World. Oh, Old World. Mazdamundi orders that they collect the relic, but only after the enemy settlements are taken. Is taken and destroyed. Oh, we've got a rebellion. Hexoatl. Let's get him back on land. I'll buy me a bit of time. And we've got one here as well. Joy. I think I'll upgrade the Fallen Gates for now, because that's got a special building, hasn't it? Plateau of the Fallen Gates. That gives me 3 Temple Guard in garrison as well. So I'll probably get that and then get rid of this. I need a wall here. It's a frontline settlement. So I might get rid of the skink favelas. And then swap it out for Plateau of the Fallen Gods.
No, blame you! Foolish thing, no!
Back me up. He's exhausted.
Think me fool?
Apart from the Storm Vermin and the Assassin, it's mainly weak. These are all chaff. These might be a bit of an issue. My swords are alright there, my Temple Guard. Solar Engine's good. I've just got these new Blessed Saurus Warriors. Might go for it. What spells have I got again? I can't remember. And I've just got Zlak as well, so it's not like the Assassin will be able to take him out easily. I think this is a bit stronger since the Tomb Kings have come out, because obviously there's another faction that has undead units for it to work on. It's got so much stuff, I need to figure this out in a bit. Right. Salmon upgrade. 2 turns for rebellion. There's nothing else I can build here. They're done, I might as well upgrade it for now. Or
Hexoatl.
something else, I don't know. Cheaper buildings or something. Yeah. Cheap buildings, but it's going to take longer, so I might as well build as much as I can. Is he on a cold one? I can't remember. Let's fight it though, especially if it's see what the map's like. Yeah, I think we'll take that. Just really should check the winds quickly. If I had ruinations of cities as well, I'd definitely do a ton when these all blob up. But I've got Comet Cassandora, so if I can catch them in a big ball. Also, I think because of Zlak as well, I've got range attacks, because I think I've got a few skinks with blowpipes on Zlak. Yeah, poison missile damage. See. I thought he was redder than that. I might just getting him mixed up with Grimlock, because he's bright red. Right. He's I'll go with 15, it's not bad. Where are the reinforcements? Right behind them. There's no point charging them, I want to keep this hill. I'm hoping they'll come for me if I can get a few pot shots off with this solar engine. I'm at 6. Let's have these on the front line for the punch. Let's make sure this flank isn't as weak. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I hate it when they're on skirmish mode. I know it can help in certain situations, but it really annoys me, especially when they're behind the front line and they just start running away. I might have to go for them actually. I just thought they've got a plague claw. Wait for it to come on, I'll see if they move towards me. If they don't, then get a storm vermin. Keep that away from the storm vermin side. These cohorts are pretty decent in melee. don't want them coming back. I know they'll degrade, but still.
But not now.
Really? This forest is so slow.
I smell failure.
So I'm just gonna wait a second. Just keep, yeah, I keep popping them on me. I'm gonna just make sure they get completely routed and destroyed. Waste all the charges so they can catch me out. Oh. Really? Send them in now. Because obviously they're going to degrade, so why waste my ammo on them? Just spread these out a bit. Why are they stopped? That stupid bug in it. And then I want to like tear my Saurus so the skinks have ran up, but come on. Damn it, that was a waste. Come on. That's what I want. Go in there, take that. Bring them over. Get another shot in there, then we can charge it to the side. Push around on this side and then flank on everyone should be in combat. Actual shields, really? Okay, they're just storming in. I don't understand why they're getting so hammered in Well done. Tied up. I'll probably lose there. Get that. Don't throw crap into me. Okay, just back of there here actually. Coming back. Putting up more of a fight than I thought they would. Keeping that checking on let's run it. I need to get him on a cold one. Too slow. Really stop for a minute. Pull out of the choke for a second. Need to support Master Mundi, don't let him go down. Take those bloody poison wind, whatever it is, will you? Get him over here so he can fire at will. I want them, I want to keep them really, because if they don't lose any bigger, so they're going to proper like wail in on them right till the end. Another assassin. Well, I need him to terror out. there, will you? Good man. Oh, I'm done. He's so slow at the moment.
That must pop up here.
Lizardman is my heavy hitter at this point in time, just because he's got fear. I like terror, I mean. Surprised how much damage those slings are doing. Here we go, I think we've got a chimney around here. Come on. Close to the edge so that I might be able to get rid of them all. Still don't cause us terror as well. I'm surprised I've still got these guys going. Charge it, charge it. Ah, they're all routed. I think we still win this though. Come on, Zach. Most of them be healthy. Get him into them. There's no one fighting the bloody trees, but I haven't got much of a choice at the moment. Come on. Terror out, you buggers. Come on, get out of the trees. Snare net. Come on. No. Need one more Winds of Magic to do us the heal. No, 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 no. Oh my god. I can't believe that's just happened. I cannot believe that. What? I really underestimated them there. I should not have fought in those trees with my large units. And now I've just lost that key unit. These are all bloody dead. Huh? Oh, I attacked them. Right.
Not enough warpstone.
Lost my temple guard though. He needs regeneration. That Comet of Cassandra did not do anywhere near as much as I hoped it would, I think.
Against council orders. To old court.
Kill me.
Not enough
again,
warpstone.
If I've got enough winds of magic, I might be able to take them, especially when they have to climb the walls and stuff. God, that was dire. That's the worst fight I've had in ages since playing this game. All because I fought in the trees. I'm certain that's what did me in there. Win that next fight. Didn't attack me. Must not have the gear to attack me yet. Alright, the other guys have backed up, or they're backed up. I just got too cocky in that one, I think. I can't fight them without these backing me up, so just gonna have to wait. Just one less this morning, but at least I've still got another one. I suppose it could have been worse. I mean, like I said, Temple Guard. Need tier 4 to get on. It's just a shame I've lost them, really, but
not enough warpstone.
I get a weird feeling. I know that these are strong, but they just seem so squishy to me in a lot of cases. I don't know why. I say, I know that the Saurus are really strong. But then again, they always do get loads of kills against Skaven. I think it's just... I don't know what it is. It just, to me, sometimes they just seem a bit off. I don't know why. You better run. Scaraya. So I'm hoping when they come up with you know, like a lot. I think a bunch of people think it's going to be Lizardmen versus Skaven if they do, you know, the DLC like they did the first game where it's the Lord versus Pax. I'm not sure who that. I wasn't paying attention there. Oh, that was a rebellion. Oh, nice one. You know, like say Grim and the Grave and King and the Warlord and stuff like that. I assume they'll bring in some sort of Scaraya units because they've got pretty much all the other ones, like all the Clan Moulder and Pestilence and stuff like that, and Eshin. The only ones they don't have really are Jezzail, Warlock Jezzails, Gatling gun, Rattling guns rather, and then I can't remember, there's another one. I can't remember what the other one is off the top of my head. That is, but why has it gone down?
You must die.
So that one looks like a bit. I wish they had a thing on it if it tells you when it'd be finished repairing. That needs repairing. Let's get it all sorted.
Well, Lord. Retuk us quasur.
So obviously I'll succeed on that. I think I might get experience. Yeah.
Think me full. Not enough warpstone.
Massive magical damage, large strike area, huge explosion area, strong with small units, good for against armor. That's cool. We can also get a fireball. And what level do they need for that? 10, right. What I'll do is, because they're on the front line, we've master money those units, so I'll pull back here and recruit some new ones. So I can't do it this turn, but I'll recruit them on the way and I can fight then fight off the Skeggy rebellion.
No, blame you.
And I'll put the
Cosma skink.
caster of Heavens in with him. Power chamber. Yeah. Ferocity. Right. Have these moved position? I thought that one was over there. This might have been increased on cost as well. What do I get? Minus 6% right cost. Yeah, I think they've increased that because it was something like 5,000. So it makes sense though. It's a pretty damn strong thing. See, that's only got one use, that's the only thing. He needs that more than the other guy. Oh, that's good, they've swapped. So, yeah. Also, something I noticed the other day, which is a nice touch, is the fact that the Dark Elves and the Lizardmen have different types of cold ones, which makes sense because obviously it's different regions of the world, they're going to adapt slightly differently. And I am starting to like the look of the cold ones a lot more than when I initially saw them. It's not that I hated them or anything, it's just I was used to the old ones where they had a bit more of a haunch and they're a bit lower, and they had a longer neck and a massive head. And I just remember because I've read like Malus Darkblade and stuff like that, and when it describes them, it says they're meant to have jaws so big and so strong that they can like bite a horse in half. And obviously these ones don't seem, alright, they seem a little bit different to that, you know. They seem more like bigger velociraptors than the other ones, which were more, I don't know, maybe iguana, Komodo dragonish. Might be worth fighting that off first. Three of them. Bloody assassin. Let's get my revenge. Circle just because I want to put him in the group as well.
Better to free as I
like that. I definitely think it's off in this case because this wind blast will do so much damage to these. These can fight the gutter runners. Let's have a go. It's going to take the episode over, but it'll be another interesting fight. And I've got to get revenge for my fallen temple guard. Oh, that's good. Which one's faster? These are the faster ones. Level 2. 4. 7. 8.
as eats. König Rudens. Gures Luz.
Is it 9? It's number 3.
Sarkar. Hokai Master Mandi. Etsa. Polka.
Keep them together. I just want to have them as separate groups because I want to split them up.
Jock on. Take side. Power Jock talk. Jock talk.
Let's see what I can get done here. 1 second. They ride instantly. Pull back, reform lines. That's good.
Asjock. Molly.com. Loosely chucked. Du must listen.
Bloody Skaven. Pick up the leader, come on. Lightning. Sorry, rage. About himself. There we go. See how much damage you've done there, because 66, 89, 92, 103. It must just be purely because of how many numbers they've got. It's because, like I said, I seem to be struggling a little bit there. It looked like I was struggling a little bit. See these kill players as well, but they got tied up by the halberds. Oh, they did more. 100, 100. They got loads. So they made their money's worth. So do not try all over the place. I'll read that in the next one. Cobra Mace. Right, so just upgrade this guy. Needs that when he's fighting Skaven. I think that's everything. Oh, that can. I'll upgrade that for now. No, I do not want to get that ritual yet. Rebellion. Repair that. Just got more money. Get another bunch of Saurus for him. We'll end the turn and then we'll end the episode there. Right. Listen, I'm really enjoying playing the Lizardmen. Certain bits, again, I'm not sure whether it's just my perception of it, because like I said, they got tons of kills each in that. I think it is mainly probably just because there's just so many of them. It doesn't seem like, you know, they're chopping through them fast enough sort of thing. So I'll see how I feel when I fight someone else with them, you know. No, I'm going to finish these little rat bastards off. See, I want them to reject it. What's she doing? Burned it. Snibbing. See, the fact that he hasn't attacked straight away, that'll be his downfall. Just get these to run up and back it up. Anyway, thanks for watching everyone, I'll see you in the next one. Later.